Purring, meowing, and other cat noises can sometimes seem strange enough, but when they make gurgling, choking, or similar weird sounds, we need to take note. See what they can mean in this AnimalWised video. Feline Rhinotracheitis. This is a disease caused by feline herpes virus type 1. It is a virus with DNA as genetic material and has the ability to produce latency in the cells of infected cats, activating under certain conditions such as stress or immunosuppression. Although symptoms mainly appear in the cat's eyes and nostrils, it can also affect the lower respiratory tract such as the larynx and lungs. In the most severe cases, it can lead to pneumonia with viremia and sudden death, especially in newborn or very young kittens. Treatment is based on antiviral medications, medicated eye drops, and antibiotics to prevent secondary infections. Laryngitis. The larynx is the vocal organ of the cat, allowing them to meow and make other sounds. It is located at the entrance to the trachea and prevents food from entering the respiratory tract. This structure can become inflamed, a condition known as laryngitis, mainly due to infections or various irritations. The first signs of laryngitis in cats are changes in the tone of their meows, which become hoarse or dry. They may also have a dry or irritating cough, swollen or sore throat, and produce gurgling noises. Laryngitis usually resolves on its own. If it's due to bacterial infection, specific antibiotic treatment should be administered. Laryngeal Paralysis. This is genetically inherited in cats of certain breeds such as the Himalayan, exotic, or Persian, as they are brachycephalic. In these cases, it is usually diagnosed within a few months of life. In other breeds, it usually appears when they are older. The clinical signs of laryngeal paralysis are an inability to meow, partial blockage of the upper airways, loud gurgling sounds, and open mouth breathing. The causes range from trauma to the recurrent laryngeal nerve during thyroid surgery, damage from collars, bites, and lymphosarcomas in the neck, among others. Treatment in these cases must be surgical, restoring the larynx to normal. Discover how to know if your cat is sick in the first info video we share. Pleural effusion. This consists of an abnormal accumulation of fluid in the pleural space due to a disorder in the elimination or production of said fluid. This affects the correct expansion of the lungs during respiration by limiting their movement. Causes range from kidney or heart disease to feline infectious peritonitis, tumours, penetration of foreign bodies, diaphragmatic hernias, chest trauma, or bacterial infections. Among the clinical signs, we find respiratory distress that can be confused with strange throat sounds, increased respiratory rate, and coughing. In terms of treatment, the effusion will have to be controlled with oxygen therapy, and puncture of the pleural cavity to drain accumulated fluid will be necessary. Diuretics can also be used and act against the underlying cause of the effusion in question. Nasopharyngeal Masses. If your cat makes strange noises with their throat, it could also be due to a mass in the nasopharynx, such as a tumour or an inflammatory polyp. These masses form from the mucosal tissue of the nasopharynx. The cause is unknown, although in young cats it is suspected to have a congenital origin. In addition to unusual sounds in the throat, cats exhibit signs such as an inspiratory dyspnea, lung sounds, and, if the ear is also affected, signs such as head shaking and ear scratching. Discover other reasons why a cat scratches their ear excessively in the next info video we share above. Treatment will depend on the location of the polyp, but it is always surgical through endoscopy in exclusive nasopharyngeal masses. After surgery, the use of corticosteroids is usually necessary. As you can see, these reasons a cat makes strange noises with their mouth or throat need to be diagnosed and treated by a veterinarian, which is why we must go to a clinic as soon as they are observed. If you want to learn more about diseases in cats and veterinary advice, don't miss the playlist we share here. Let us know if you've experienced any of these issues with your cat, and we'll see you next time.